It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We'll see Detroit facing the Bronx. Now here's Morant. That one goes. Count it.
Showing nice feel for the mid-range. He can take advantage of that spot on the floor.
Wasted no time on that one.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
That one good for two.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons, and his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And it's the Bronx with the ball. Here's Maravich. Detroit with the rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Granger, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Granger's got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's the Bronx. It's a three-point game. Fades. And the shot falls short this time. Goes up at the stripe. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
Here's Tatum. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Now, here is Maravich. Pass to Bowen. Launches it. And Tatum pulls it down.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Over to the left wing. Out to Maravich. Just 5 to shoot. No dice from the high post. Detroit with the ball. Stolen by Tatum. For the three. Lambeer. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Bowen.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here is Maravich. Harrington on the double team. It's tipped.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Detroit making a switch here. The Bronx trails by 3. Pass to Aguirre. Wants to get it to Tatum and does.
I love it, Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Lambeer for 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's Bowen. Lets the 3 fly. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And when I look at the box score, a higher percentage of assisted buckets is a great sign. Tells you the team is playing well offensively. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start, giving up high percentage looks. That doesn't typically end well.
That doesn't go on the chance to tie. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Detroit 14. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Morant gets the 14-footer to fall. Morant's got 6.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
The outstanding pass. The open man just has to catch it and score.
And that one's good. Tatum.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Here's Mutombo. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Maravich, stolen by Granger. The tray. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now here's Aguirre. And stolen by Granger. Morant right side. Fires from deep. And Granger is good for 3. Granger's got the lead up to 5 now for Detroit.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
From downtown, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Granger's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, I don't think Klay Thompson gets enough credit for his overall game. He is a great scorer, but that's a pretty pass.
From deep three-point land, Granger misses.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look. Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Maravich with it. And Granger picks him up defensively. Back to Maravich. Tatum a screen. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Giannis. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Granger. Over Aguirre. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now it's a 10-point Detroit lead.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Morant, that's for 2. Bronx grabs the miss.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Here's Aguirre. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Timeout. And just a difficult cover. Aguirre's a great ball handler, and at 6'5", he's got deceptive speed. He can work you inside and out.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Aguirre. And so Aguirre nails them both.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
Pass to Granger. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Granger's got 17 now.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
And And so we conclude the first half. Pistons lead by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Alford. Tatum a screen. Pass to Maravich. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. The fader. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Bronx. Here's Bowen. Maravich defending. Here he goes. Bowen, good.
And Bowen is selective when it comes to shooting, but they're showing some assertiveness inside.
Inside. And then Lambeer with the dunk.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Pass to Bargnani. Here's Bowen, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, easy 2 points from Bowen. You don't need a ton of offense from Bruce. He makes his impact defensively.
And here is Tatum. Now, here is Aguirre. Defended by Chambers. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Bowen. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Bowen's got the lead up to 11 now for Detroit. Here's Alford. Oh, good on the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And there's the drive. Bargnani from long range. Rebounded by Lambeer. Here's the Bronx. Here's Maravich. Off target from the wing. Pistons leading by 11. Here's Chambers. And he can't jam it through.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
.131 left to play in the third. Now here's Williams. No scoring in this one. Here's Bowen. From the top of the key, he buries it. And the Pistons lead by 13.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. Lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Tips it up, and Ibaka is right there.
I have always loved the intensity with which Serge Ibaka plays, especially on the glass. He understands how to use his length.
Here is Aguirre. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrea Bargnani. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Aguirre. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. The Bronx needs to get off a shot here. Lambeer's shot is off. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Detroit making a switch. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Maravich with it. Here's Bowen. Green for 2 points. Bowen's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
And so is Detroit, finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ja down the lane. Here's Mutombo.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Going for the high degree of difficulty on that dunk. That's a little risky.
And here's Tatum for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Granger outside. Bronx grabs the miss. Tatum on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Danny Granger.
Boy, if you think about everything Jason Tatum does for his team, it's at a high level. And he doesn't ever get the full recognition he deserves. This guy is the very definition of franchise player. This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Jason Tatum. Jumper is off.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Doesn't get that one. The Bronx trails by 14. There's the drive. Antetokounmpo with the rebound.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
From deep. Knocks down the 3.
Everybody's watching Giannis when he's near the bucket. Perfect time for the kick out.
Shoots. And Tatum hammers it home.
This guy is absolutely dominating with his offense. The defense looking helpless right now.
Morant fires. He drills the 3.
Something that Morant continues to work on. When he's hitting from deep, he is basically unguardable.
The shot is good. Pistons lead by 16. Morant. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
A great find there for the open man.
He answers with a dunk of his own.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Morant. It's in. His shot is pure.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Tatum outside. Fires the 3. That does not go. And Morant's got the ball here for Detroit. Not gonna go.
Pistons foul. Dikembe Mutombo. Second personal foul. Second.
And it's the Bronx with the ball. Trailing by 17. Outside, Maravich. Now Mozgov. 6 on the shot clock. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Morant drives in. Oh, what a play inside.
and leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. And here is Mutombo. 9 feet out. No good there. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony.